Hi guys, and thanks for watching this video on the cost of not training your sales team, the cost of doing an average to poor to bad job with your sales team. Now, not blaming, but this is what happens time and time again. I've sat down on a Saturday afternoon to do this. So, well, haven't you got a life, Lee? Well, this just comes up time and time again under the context of building the best business you possibly can, optimizing the potential of your team, but also setting good, great, excellent sales and service success standards for your team so you can sell, serve and prosper. And some of the things I might say to you right now may seem revolutionary, but I want to shake you up, get under your skin, because there's big money to be made here. Let me go through it. This is one of my clients is a builder, a building company. And this is hypothetical, but I know these are roughly the numbers, and sometimes more. In fact, I've probably been a bit conservative. But let's assume you lose someone, a sales rep leaves. It's going to cost you in recruiting and or management time at least 10 to 15 grand to literally find the person and replace them, probably in advertising as well. Let's assume, and this company is roughly the case, about 4 people a year turnover. Well, there's 60 grand burnt straight away. Then there's the cost to actually induct them, train them, coach them, get them back up and running so that where that person is actually productive. Again, replacing those 4 people, there's 40. So there's at minimum $100,000 in real money and or time and management wages to replace, let alone the opportunity cost of where could that manager who spent all that time recruiting and inducting and training, what could they have been doing if they actually were focusing on selling and managing the team. Then start to look at what happens when these average to poor, poorly motivated, disengaged reps are trying to actually sell. Let's assume that the cost of losing a customer due to bad sales or service is, say, $100,000. If each of those reps has burnt at least a customer, there is $400,000. Particularly as I've gone, if the average sale is, say, around 10 grand and there's 40 grand. But let's just assume, based conservatively, the cost of replacing the person and the cost of actual burnt, lost customers is 500 grand, $500,000. That's just lost opportunity, money burnt. Then if I go down and start going, all right, what if we did some of these things? What if the present advertising budget was $1 million? It generated 500 leads, therefore the cost per lead is $2,000. The sales team are converting at 30% at an average dollar sale of, say, $400,000, which is a homeland package. Therefore, the present number of sales, if they're converting that many leads at 30%, is 150. So the revenue's 60 mil. What if we cut 100,000 off the advertising budget and invest it into training and coaching the team? Let's assume proportionally that's a 10% reduction in advertising, therefore a 10% reduction in number of leads generated. So the cost per lead stays the same, but because we train the team, we increase conversion rate from 30% to 45%. And we train the team in how to actually sell the higher margin product and the add-ons and the cross-sell so that we get the average sale up to 450. Not necessarily a big difference. So based on that conversion rate, now we've got 202 sales, which is a 52% increase in sales, at a higher average dollar sale. Revenue now shoots up to 91 million, so we end up with 31 million extra in sales, which is a almost 52% increase in revenue. What have we done? We've actually taken money that we were spending and investing in advertising, and we have invested it into the people, and we've increased conversion rate and increased average dollar sale, and as a result we've got a 52% increase in revenue, and a lot of heroes as managers who've made those strategic decisions. So to me, that is got to be a no-brainer. Hardly revolutionary, but I know some of them are, oh no, we can't reduce the advertising budget. My God, what's that going to do? Well, I suggest you try it for 90 days and see what happens. Train the team for 90 days. Well, the fact of the matter is, if you're going to train the team, you need to make a 12-month commitment to training the team. And not only that, the training probably isn't going to cost 100 anyway. But what I'm going to suggest to you is you develop your own in-house sales and service academy. So you take that money and you invest it in the development and the training of both the online and the face-to-face, in fact, what we call at Best Business, the holistic learning, blended learning. So it's face-to-face, it's coaching. We set up an academy. We train and certify the sales managers and others in the group to be in-house sales coaches, plus you have the external sales coach, and you actually develop a learning culture rather than a churning culture, which is what happens up here. So the choice of yours. You want to find out more, get in touch with me at Lee Funnell Best Business, or even better, I've got a 1-hour free workshop, a needs discovery workshop that I do with your management team, where you can make up your own mind, and I can facilitate a discussion, a workshop that we'll call a sales breakthrough workshop. You get a report to begin a sales revolution in your business, because I want to make sure you optimize potential and stop this craziness of churning and burning. What a waste of human potential, what a waste of energy, what a waste of opportunity. Get on with it. They're the numbers. Someone tell me I'm wrong, someone tell me I'm crazy, but I think you'll find these are not atypical. It really gets down to being an absolute no-brainer. Get on with it, leefunnell.com. Let's make a real difference. Let's create a sales revolution in your business. Life's too short to stuff around. Why not get a 52% or more? By the way, that's conservative, because often we've literally had people doubling their conversion rate from 3 and 4 sales to 6, 7 and 8 sales. So and take a look at the testimonials, because I've got plenty of testimonials that say just that. So get on with it. I want to help you, and in fact, the fact is, I realise I'm not the ideal coach for everybody, because if you're not committed, you're not keen, you want to stuff around arguing about money, I'm not the cheapest in town. I can point you to who they are, but I can tell you I've got the science, I've got the background, and if you're keen to make a difference, then I'm keen to work with you, because I love helping teams get these kind of results and the fun that you can have. It's much more fun making money, as they say, not funny, not making money. Hit budget, stop the churn. See you soon, leefunnell.com. Let's make a difference together.